Today on Hands On Photography, I'm going to take a look at some emails that you all sent me because, man, it just really warms my heart when I get to talk to you all. Stay tuned. Hands On Photography is brought to you from LastPass Studios. Using the same password everywhere is a security nightmare waiting to happen. LastPass easily creates unique passwords for every site. Visit lastpass.com/twit.
This is TWiT.
This episode of Hands On Photography is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Protect your online privacy with one click. For 3 extra months free with a 1-year package, go to expressvpn.com/hop. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Pruitt, and this is Hands On Photography here on TWiT TV. I hope you all are doing well. I'm unbelievable as always. This is the wonderful podcast that I like to do each and every Thursday, where I sit down and share different tips and tricks that are going to help make you a better photographer, as well as a better post-processor. And every now and then, I like to just sit down and just have a bit of a rap session with you and just chat with you a little bit. That's what we're going to do today. If this is your first time catching the show, I appreciate you going ahead and hit the subscribe option in whatever podcast app you're listening to us on or watching us on YouTube. Just hit subscribe there because we are on YouTube with the YouTube channel. Or if you're looking for all the other subscription options, just go on over to the website, twit.tv/hop. That's twit.tv/HOP for Hands On Photography. And you'll see everything there. We're even on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all that good stuff too. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this week's episode. Basically, I'm going to do some feedback. And I said this back a couple episodes ago that you all have sent in a ton of emails, and it's been great. I really do appreciate that. Send emails to hop@twit.tv if you have questions about cameras, if you have questions about a photo that you shot, if you just want a critique of one of your photos, or if you just want to share some of the stuff that you're doing. I'm totally down for it, and I try to answer every single one of them. It's taking me a while, but I'm trying my best to go through them. But this week's episode, I'm focusing on some emails because I think I struck a nerve on episode 37 when I asked, why are you a photographer, or why are you aspiring to be a photographer? And, it doesn't matter what level, whether it's just a hobbyist, enthusiast, pro, whatever. I just asked your why. And I struck a nerve. So I got 2 messages in particular that I want to go through today. So let's go ahead and put that email up on the screen from my man, Mr. Philip Hale. He says, on your last episode, you wanted to know why we take pictures. And strangely, I was asked that same question by my father recently. And the simple answer is because I like to. I love that answer. Love it. The long answer is, just like art, anyone can do it. Meaning those who take their time and learn from their critiques will be better in the end. I see myself as a novice photographer, and I'm very thankful for people such as you, Ant, who are showing us rookies how to take better shots. That is also why I do it, because hopefully one day I'll be able to share what I have learned with others. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and continue to be safe. Awesome. Hey, Philip, thank you for that. And I love that answer, especially just I like to. That's probably my favorite answer of all time, because I think with any of these arts or any type of passion, you do it because you like to do it. You do it because you love to do it, not for the money, not for the fame. You do it because you like to do it. And the people that are really, really good at it and really, really successful, in air quotes, at that, they never, ever are doing it for the money, or they're never doing it for the fame. They're doing it because they love it. I don't care what the art is. I don't care what the craft or skill is, but just go and check out whatever field and check out the best in that field. And every single one of them will tell you they're doing it because they love it. That's all it is. And I love that. Great email. Now, I got one more email, but I do want to take a break for a quick second just to thank the fine folks over at ExpressVPN. This episode of Hands On Photography is brought to you by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN lets you access the internet as if you're in a different country. It's fast, simple, and you can stream everything in HD quality with zero buffering. Stream from Netflix, Amazon Prime, BBC iPlayer, YouTube, and many more. Choose from almost 100 different countries. Fire up the app, change your location, hit connect, and then refresh. I love watching Netflix on ExpressVPN and catching all of those comedy stand-ups out there. If you use my link right now at expressvpn.com/hop, you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. That's expressvpn.com/hop. All right, so got another email. This one comes from Mr. James Densner. Let me see if I can say that name correctly. James Denzer. I probably can't say his name right because I recognize his name from Twitter and I recognize him from Instagram. His Twitter handle is merely Jim. So yeah, I know who you are, buddy. And I've seen a couple emails come through the inbox with your name on it. And I can't wait to address all of those in there. So thank you for sending those. But this one I wanted to share with everybody else here on the show. And I appreciate you giving me some consent to share the images that are in here. All right, so let's go ahead and check out this email. All right, so regarding that question, Jim says, I tend to see things differently from others. And having a camera attached to the smartphone, I can take a quick shot, share it on social media, and maybe brighten someone's day. And he puts down 1A, 1B, 1C. Why does he put that on there? Because he sent me these photos to go along with the email. So this is 1A. And again, just thinking about, just sharing something quickly on social media or just to brighten someone's day. So that's 1A, 1B, and 1C. And based on that first paragraph, these images fit the mold. I like all three of them. If I was to do a quick critique, let's go back to number 1. Yeah, don't touch this one. Maybe increase the black levels a little bit because I actually think shadows would look good in here. But yeah, I like that. I like the composition. And I like the point of view that you shared. I like this leading line on this one. You might want to rotate it just a touch because the floor looks a little bit crooked here in the horizon. So you know how I feel about horizons, Jim. Come on, you're better than that. And then this one here, this flowers brighten just about any person's day. Just seriously. So yeah, nice work on that. So now let's go back to his email and continue. I like playing with editing software. After a few months with time on your hands, you can pick up a few tricks and make something neat. Number 2, 2A, 2B, 2C, and 2D. So let's take a look-see over there. Here is 2A, and this looks like a curves tool. That looks familiar. I believe we talked about the curves tool here on this podcast, have we not? Nod your head, say yes, we did. And then 2B, this looks pretty good. Nice little grayscale and a silhouette cutout. And 2C, late night. Looks like he added some text on there that's has a mask so he can see through the text. Very cool effect. Good stuff. And if I know Jim well enough, I believe he uses Snapseed quite a bit. So this is the kind of product that you can turn out using a free app on your smartphone, Snapseed. I'm telling you, it's a really nice app. All right, so let's go back and finish up his email. Occasionally, I find a topic that I have strong opinions about. Just like any advertiser, I'll use light, color, focus, and typography to make my point. Oh, love it. Or just a shout out to a local business. And that is for images 3A and 3B. 3A. Boy, 'tis the season, right? Enough said. Red letters, vote, American flag. Yeah, enough said. Nicely done, sir. And 3B, Flying Horse Cafe in Dallas. Very nice. I love the edges of it. Looks like it's got a nice little fancy border here. And it almost looks like there's some type of a grainy or noise overlay. And it looks like it's tastefully done. I'm going to see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of an overlay filter on the top of it. I like that, unless that's shot through a window, but I think that looks pretty good, pretty slick. Don't touch it. Don't do anything else to it. Very nice. All right, so now let's finish up his email. All right. Having said all that, I'm not really a photographer. I'm not suffering for my art. I'm not earning a living this way. And the only audience I have to care about is me. And I'm just a guy with a camera attached to his smartphone. But I appreciate all the lessons. Have a good one, Jim. Good stuff, man. I love the approach that you took with this email and literally just illustrating your points. Good stuff. I appreciate you taking this message to heart and sharing exactly how you feel and where you stand with it. And it's really cool to see that, you know, like you said, someone like you that's not a working photographer or anything like that. You're just shooting because you like to shoot, and you happen to be pretty daggum good at it. So my props to you, my kudos to you, and salute to you, Merely Jim, over on Twitter, my man. Thank you so much. All right, so that's going to do it this week, folks. I wanted to share that because I agree with everything that was sent in, and it just really hit me in the heart. And again, if you want to share your story with me, go ahead, shoot that email, hop@twit.tv. That's hop@twit.tv. And I'll be more than happy to check that email and see what you guys have to say. And if you want me to share it on there and potentially share it on there, just let me know and we'll go from there. But this was good stuff. This is the type of stuff that I like to present and share with the photographers community, because I think having conversations like this is only going to make me a better photographer. It's going to make you a better photographer, and it's going to make the community of photographers better, because it's not about just having the best camera or having the best image versus somebody else. You know, it's a community of sharing what we love to do and sharing the art. I love it. All right. So again, check us out each and every week here on TWiT TV, each Thursday. Subscribe on your favorite podcatcher of choice so you'll get the notification automatically when this hits. Thank you all so much for your continued support. And make sure you're following me over on Instagram. That's ant_Pruitt on Instagram. Give me a follow there. Tag me in some of your images if you'd like me to check them out there too. I love hanging out on Instagram. And also a shout out to my man, Mr. Victor, for making me look and sound good, even though my studio is burning up hot and I'm probably sweating all over the camera. Whew. Make me look good and sound good, brother. I really do appreciate you. All right, everybody. Y'all safely create and dominate. And I am still waiting on justice for Breonna Taylor. Take care.
Want more TWiT? Well, check out Hands on iOS, twit.tv/HOI, where I teach you all about iPhones, iPads, AirPods, Apple Watches, and so much more. If you want to get the most out of your device, then you got to check out Hands on iOS, twit.tv/HOI.